This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Oh, what a journey, Sean.
Oh, it's been a big 3 days, but today in particular, geez, it was busy.
Yeah, of course, Caitlin Bassett joining us again. I'm so used to you being here. I'm gonna miss you when you're gone.
I live here now. I've actually moved into the old CD room.
You'll find out what she used to do in the old CD room soon, and why the police are going to be handcuffing this biatch.
Yeah, no doubt about it. One of the highlights today was we had Kelsey Brown, a former teammate of yours, come in.
Gosh, she's so much fun. So much energy. I love watching her play.
Yeah, that was really great. Watching you two have a chat and catch up. Damian Martin as well came in and let us pat his hairy dog. That greyhound was so gorgeous.
Oh, it was, really was.
Oh, it was really lovely.
Caitlin, our producer Amy, had a bit of a sleep in this morning.
Oh, yeah. Do you know what? It's allowed. Sometimes
allowed.
it happens. You're a human being.
Yep.
Sometimes you make mistakes. When we used to play at the Lightning, the rule was you could have one sleep in. So if you woke up and you were like, oh my God, I might just go back to bed. And
I know what, you could just have the morning.
You only got one.
Yeah.
It was like your one get out of jail free card. But if you did it again, you had a partner in the team and they were the one that got punished.
Oh, I don't
So
mind
maybe you
that.
guys
So
should
really,
partner up. I feel like you should have a partner, a work partner.
Oh, please. Sean will punish me into the ground. Oh, that sounds terrible. Been a while. It's been a while. And also, we find out how Caitlin Bassett has been honoured, and we've never heard of this honour ever before.
It's beautiful.
You may call me Madame.
This is Nathan, Nat and Sean.
So much finger fun, Nathan.
But it is exciting to have a big one.
Righto.
Over 937.
4 minutes past 6. Nathan, Nat and Sean. As we know, Nat is back on Monday. She's having an extended break. Caitlin Bassett's going to be joining us after 7 o'clock, Sean.
Caitlin's been awesome so far this week. We've enjoyed every bit of her
Met
company.
her dad, Mike, yesterday.
He
God,
was
it was
great.
funny. Oh.
He was really great. Actually, we're going to have another netballer. Caitlin's a former champion netballer. We're going to have Kelsey Brown on a bit later on for the West Coast Fever because they're playing their first home game. Couple of netballers.
And
All
wait
in one
there,
go.
what about a former basketballer? Damian Martin's going to be coming in today as well.
He's been bringing some friends.
Yes, he's going to bring in some friends. But full on here, though.
It was a shaky start this morning, though.
As you know, Nova is a ship. And it's important for every ship to have a captain.
Certainly is.
When you've seen various news reports over the years of captains not really keeping their eye on the job, and then suddenly the ship goes and hits an iceberg. That was the Titanic.
I remember that one. That was a big one, Nath.
That was a big one. Other things, that other one, the Costa whatever.
Costa Concordia.
Yeah, he was schmoozing a chick, Harry, remember that?
Adriano Schettini.
Yeah, and then that turned out badly. Our captain is not here this morning.
That did turn out badly. He was the first one off the ship. He shipped in a rowboat while everyone was going down.
It's not good. Our captain is Amy Carter.
Yes.
She's our producer. I've rang her 3 times this morning. I texted her twice. She's still not here.
We're rudderless.
We are rudderless, and I see an iceberg.
I don't know what to do.
The only thing we can do is call her. So, Harry, you've got a number over there?
Yep, plug it in. Here we go.
Let's see.
Okay.
Let's see if she answers. Let's see if she cares about this ship and the passengers on it.
That's right.
Let's see.
Maybe she knew we were going to hit an iceberg and she jumped off.
Yeah. I'll save yourself and the children.
That's right.
I care. I am listening to you guys right now.
You don't care? What do you mean you don't care? It's nearly 7 past 6. Me and Nathan are here by ourselves.
Mate, are you kidding me? I've made a shiv. Sean's making hooch in the toilets.
The whole place has gone to hell.
Don't let my Titanic sink.
Okay, what's happened this morning, Amy?
You know what? Honest to God, I think my son has turned my alarm off because I don't know how my alarm didn't go off.
Yeah.
It's not going off. Like, how does that happen?
That's a good excuse. My son's done it too.
Here's the other thing. I can't remember it's a rare moment where I actually sleep to the alarm because I wake up earlier.
Oh, right. So you're saying Amy's really bad at it? Amy, you're not rushing, are you? Don't rush.
No. The traffic's actually doing really well. I'm just about to get on the Graham Farmer Freeway, so
Hey, Amy, did you fill up with fuel yesterday, by the way?
No.
It goes up today by 32 cents per litre, and remember the fuel went up again this morning at 6 a.m, so your lateness has cost you around $35 on a 60-litre tank.
Yeah, jump on Fuel Watch.
Damn it! I've got a quarter left.
Hey, Ames, I've got to ask you, when you woke up and you saw the missed calls from Nathan, did you have a heart attack?
Yeah, so my daughter came running into our room, like, you know, just to sleep in our bed or, you know.
Yeah.
And Alex has gone, Amy, it's nearly 6 o'clock.
Oh.
And I'm like, and then that's when I picked my phone up, and I was like, oh, shoot.
Oh, can I tell you? Can I tell you?
Shit,
You
shivers.
feel sick.
Oh,
You feel sick. Oh.
So sick. First ever.
All right. Well,
yeah, safe driving in.
yeah. Drive in like safely and
Hopefully we
don't
miss that
speed.
iceberg we can see, Nate.
Yeah, we're going to make you feel better though, Amy. We're going to look for other people that might be running late this morning.
If anybody's out there that's going through the same as Amy, they've woken up late, they should be somewhere. They got stuck for some reason.
Yeah. If you've received phone calls from workmates saying, where the hell are you? We'd love to hear from you. Remember, this is a really easy way for you to get in with a shot of Nova's first class and 50K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy as.
Yeah. So,
And for being late.
have you pulled an Amy? This morning, are you crapping your dacks because you woke up late?
Yep.
And there's a tornado at your house to try and get ready?
Is your ship running into an iceberg?
Or is Amy the only person? Give us a call.
We've got a Joe on board. G'day, Joe.
Hey, guys, how you going?
Good.
Joe, wake up in a bit of a panic this morning, did we?
Well, it wasn't me, it was my son.
Yes.
Woke up and I saw his car keys and his wallet and everything on the kitchen bench, and I was like, he should be at work by now.
No.
And my husband went in to see, and he was asleep.
Oh, that's the worst feeling.
What does he do?
He's an electrician.
How old is he?
He's 22.
Okay, can parents still call
Your work?
like what age is the cut-off? No, they can't.
No, that is done and dusted now.
I don't know. Can I tell you? What do you think?
I reckon there are parents of 28-year-olds who I reckon their parents
Bring their
call
workplace?
in, and bring their workplace for them.
Harry, where do you stand on this?
That is so embarrassing. You can't. If you're an adult in the workplace, no way. But if I'm like Kathy Fitz, might give you guys a call. Happy for that.
Hey, Dylan.
Hey, mate.
Hey, Dylan. Are you running late, are you?
Yeah, I accidentally forgot my boots, so I had to turn around and go back.
Oh, Dylan, that's no good at all.
Isn't that
Because it's just the
crazy?
one thing. So you're working on site or something, Dylan?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, forgetting it. Sean, imagine if it was as simple for us to have to go home, but we forgot boots.
I forgot my Crocs. My slippers.
Oh, mate. So how many pairs of boots do you have, Dylan?
I've only got one pair, but it's not the first time it's happened. I've had to turn around quite a few times and go and grab my boots.
So, Dill, what do you chuck on? You got thongs on when you're driving the car, or you just walk out the house with no shoes on?
So I go barefoot in the morning, and then I just put my boots on as I get to work.
What size boots are you, Dylan?
Size 10.
Sterling, can I tell you something? I have 3 brand new pairs of size 10 Steelcat work boots because companies keep sending them to me. And they've never been taken out of the box.
Get one to Dylan and leave in the back of his car for emergencies.
If you want a blue pair that says Nathan on the side,
I need to leave a spare pair in the boot of my car just in case, you know.
I've got a spare pair for you. I've got you, Dylan.
Brand new ones.
Thanks, buddy.
Jacinta's in Mandurah. Good morning, Jacinta.
Morning, how are you?
Hey, Jacinta, you running late?
Oh, yeah.
What's
I
happened?
live over an hour away from work because I work up in Perth in the hospital.
Yes.
And I snoozed every single alarm this morning, and the traffic's saying an hour and 30 away, and I'm supposed to start at 7.
Already there's people in a traffic jam already on the Kwinana Freeway coming up from your way.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah,
joking?
yeah.
Oh, because we don't know we don't know morning traffic because we'd never experienced it. So there are cars everywhere right now where you are.
Yeah, it's just about to come to a halt. Like,
Are you joking?
And
At 6:16.
And whereabouts are you? nearest exit?
I think I'm honestly not really sure. I haven't come near an exit anytime soon.
Sean, and you're going to be super late, aren't you? You're going to get in trouble.
I kind of work by myself, so that's really good. But like, I have to have jobs done by a certain time. So
what's the longest we can stretch it? Swing by for breakfast.
Absolutely.
Pick us up some hash browns. Swing by. That'd be great. Thanks, Jacinta. And let's finish off with Yuan. Hey, Yuan.
Hi, how's it going?
Hey, good, Yon.
Oh, Yon? Just Yon? All right, yep. Yon, you're running late. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so unfortunately, kind of happens a bit more often than it should. Yeah, so I'm just driving to work at the moment. I work in the construction industry.
Yes.
So, I'm an electrician. Yeah, you know how you wake up and sometimes you just go, just an extra 5 minutes, and you just close your eyes and all of a sudden time passes.
No, mate, I reckon people that have done that, woken up and got an extra 5 minutes, you can slip into a 30-year coma for that extra 5 minutes.
Yeah,
that is the most magical sleep. That's why you should never touch it.
And you wake up worse because you wake up all groggy because you've had an absolute belter.
How many snoozes do you have, Yon? How many snooze alarms?
I used to have a couple. So yeah, that's probably why I'm so late, because I don't have more than two. I probably should have like 3 or 4.
No,
I don't have one.
I don't have one.
I don't have one at all.
My alarm goes off, I get up, because after that, what is the point of prolonging the agony of my life?
Right, exactly. What's that going to do? 5 minutes?
Just get up and face the garbage can fire, which is my life.
Couldn't agree more, no.
This is a podcast of Nathan, Nat and Sean.
Ellie, what's going on the roads?
Well, you know what? You don't have to do this right now. Amy's not here. Do you want to do something else?
Just do something else. Well, like do a handstand or something.
Yeah, yes. Now here's Ellie with the handstand. Pregnant women can do anything, Sean. Thank you very much.
Really? They can't eat ham
a pregnant lady do a handstand?
I don't know, maybe.
Let's do it.
I can't physically do one even if I wasn't.
Amy!
You look great. You look well rested this morning. Better than any of us.
Well,
when you have nearly 2 hours sleep in.
Do you feel good?
No,
because you're full of panic right now.
I have a
dread.
sore head. I'm stressed.
Ames, do you feel like everyone hates you? That's the first thing I do when I sleep in.
My routine is out of whack.
Did you get time to brush your hair? I've got a question. Girls, every morning, do you have to wake up and brush knots out of your hair, or do girls get knotted up quickly?
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
Actually, I didn't know the answer. Good question.
Great, thank you. It's just good to know the girls a little bit better.
Yeah, I agree.
They're knotting. So you're feeling okay?
No, I drove past the petrol station, $2.25 up today.
Isn't it disgusting? Isn't that gross?
Jump on Fuel Watch. You'll find somewhere that's held out and we'll carry it over, and you're a chance.
There is a Shell in High Wycombe, $1.76.9.
Yep.
Costco Casuarina, that's always cheap. That's
$1.70.7.
And then you've got a Metro Bassendean as well. That's $1.75.9.
Yeah, shop around for sure. I do it all the time.
Yeah.
You can guarantee when the prices go up, my wife will wait until it's at the highest cycle every time. Every time.
Really? That's the times where I want to buy property. Every time without fail.
Oh, my God.
Well done, Amy. You got it very quickly.
Yes, well
Thank
done.
you, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Thank
Now,
you.
everybody, you'll hear the difference. Now this show, from this point on, is being produced.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Natalie is away until Monday. She's having an extended break. I'm back in her spot, though. She's been killing it all week, Sean. We're giving the crowd what the crowd wants.
And they want more Caitlin Bassett. Good morning, Caitlin.
Morning.
To be honest, though, I think they want more Mike Bassett. Your dad, my mum very much enjoyed your dad yesterday, to the point where I think she'd like to enjoy him some more.
You know what? She can. If that's what she wants to do, if that's what's going to make her happy. It'll make Mike Bassett happy. Maybe we should make a dating show, the old
For
dating
oldies.
people.
Oh, I know. No, but they're married, so it's like you want to break. It's like find my mum a side piece.
Write that down.
Find my mum a side piece.
You've got no follow through, but that's a good one.
That is a good one, isn't it? Yeah.
That'll
How are
rake
you
through
going
the roof.
today?
Yeah,
Why are you
great.
wearing all black today?
Well, I thought I'd be professional today.
Why?
I will go into the West to do some riding later, and I'm going to talk to our good friend here, Shawnee Mack, before the Derby to get his take as someone who's played in a few of them himself.
So you've got to wear the good clothes.
Yes.
Or sorry, the work clothes.
Well, so like in my office, you have to wear corporate clothes. So I have to do hair and makeup every morning. It really is quite a chore.
Can I say, anyone that lives in that world, that you're heroes.
It's expensive.
Yeah. If you wake up in the morning and you're putting on, say, a blouse situation, or men, if you're putting on like a button-up shirt, and if you're wearing a belt with slacks, that to me, I can't comprehend having to do that every day, because to me, the most effort is putting on a suit, isn't it, Sean?
Yeah, it is, and particularly for you doing a tie or wearing a tie.
I can't move my neck.
But you know what it's like working in sport. You get a team uniform, so you rock up. Like, I've never put on makeup in my life playing netball, or even when I was working in cricket, because it's just not the thing. Like, you're in the gym, you're around other people, you're all sweaty and things like that. So the fact that I have to get up an hour earlier, make sure my clothes are ironed, pick different clothes every day, because I can't just grab the same thing, because people notice these things in an office. Yeah.
In the morning, you're at your lowest. So how do you look in the mirror and go, that's satisfactory to go outside? Like, you know what I mean? Like, at least us, Sean, we're just putting on like a shirt and a hat.
That's all we do.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
barely come in with pants.
Today he hasn't. Yeah. It's brilliant.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Hey guys, so we all work together right now, and we've worked together in the past.
Is this right?
Yes. Sean, we're very honest people.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. We are. We're very honest people.
A straight face.
Yeah. We're not criminals here. Well, Sean and I are. We'll find out about Caitlin in a second. I want to talk about a lady named Denise. Mm-hmm. She's 64. She lives in New Hampshire. She pleaded guilty on Friday in US District Court in Pennsylvania to a charge of interstate transportation of stolen goods.
Oh, okay. What was she doing? Drugs or something?
Omar. Her husband is the head of the Harvard Medical School morgue.
Oh.
And she and him were in cahoots, and they were selling and shipping stolen human body parts, including feet. Including hands. They sold
real hands.
They sold some heads.
Who were they selling it to?
Are you joking?
No, they sold some
human
heads.
head soup. Fish head soup.
So here we go. Do you want to go through the itinerary of what they've been caught selling?
Yeah.
This is only the stuff they've been caught selling. So they 2 dozen hands.
2 dozen. Do you get a discount if you buy in bulk?
If you buy one, you get a discount.
Are they all lifted? Are they matching pairs, or is it all just one hand?
Oh no, they're advertised as in they can clap. So yeah, okay, 2 dozen hands, 2 feet, only 2 feet. Oh. I thought, because you don't really hear about hand fetishes, and I know that this isn't right, but I thought the world of foot fetishes would invite more people into the world of wanting to buy feet. Only 2 feet, right? 9 spines.
Oh yeah.
What?
9 spines.
That is.
Portions of skulls. So just bits of skulls. 5 dissected human faces.
John Travolta, Face Off.
The Face Off.
Face Off. Yeah. Nicolas Cage, some of his finest work there.
What do you do with a face? Would that be a placemat? Out of your house? What would you do?
Remember on Silence of the Lambs?
Yeah, they whack their face on to get out of prison. Or whatever. Yeah.
He was putting the skin together and he was putting it over.
He was making a new face for himself.
Okay, because I've seen a movie once where someone was trying to get out of prison, so they ripped the face off the prison guard and then they put it on their face and they walked out as the prison guard. It's like, well, I'm pretty sure someone would have told there was something wrong there. Because your face is peeling off.
You need to moisturise.
And you've got a different coloured skin.
Yeah, a little something up here.
And also 2 dissected heads. Yeah, so... Yeah, it's not good. Yeah, they the lawyer for Denise said that she was doing this and he was doing this and she kind of just went along with it. So he sort of did it and he was flogging the stuff and she was just, I think, packing it and shipping it away.
And then she's like, Facebook Marketplace.
Facebook.
But then Facebook. That was great. But then the lawyer said, what happened here is wrong, but no one lost money and the matter was more of a moral and ethical dilemma rather than a criminal case.
How is it not a criminal case?
Because the body parts are donated, so then once they're finished with body parts at Harvard, then the bodies are usually cremated, the ashes are returned to the family's donor, the donor family, or they're buried. So really it's sort of a victimless crime because
I get it.
They've sort of donated it already.
Yeah, but if you've donated your body to science, I don't think you're donating half your body and then saying, oh, but that's okay, someone can chop my hands off and ship them to someone else and, you want your whole body to be worked on. So.
Right, yeah, it's like, you can use my body as long as you keep it all together.
But, no, as long as it's for medical science purposes, I would donate my body knowing that someone is going to learn how to cure cancer potentially or, be able to do a life-saving technique versus, oh, no, he's going to make $100,000 off my feet if he sells it to someone.
Yeah, but then when you go to one of those major shoe labels, and I won't name any of them, and you've got real-life feet to see if they fit into the shoe. You're not just making up these mannequin things.
Let's name the place Foot Locker. Foot Locker's actually just got lockers full of feet.
Exactly.
That they bought from Denise.
Yeah. Look at this head. This hat fits on this head perfectly.
I've never stolen anything from work, right? And then decided to use that as my own currency or move it on. Have you, Sean?
No, definitely not.
Have you, Caitlin Bassett?
Well, look, the funny thing is, being back here, I'm getting flashbacks from the past. And we went out the back the other day. We went past the old CD room. And
CDs, remember? Physical media.
I know, back in the day when I was working as a Casanova, we used to hand out CDs and stuff, and sometimes you'd go in there and you'd maybe pocket a few because why not? I think I was getting paid $10 an hour, so I needed to make up some money somewhere. Yes. Anyway, took a heap of them, and then, the old window washers that are at the stoplights around Perth?
They want money.
Yeah, they want money. I didn't have money. I just give them a Calvin Harris single. It's perfect. They didn't come back, that's for sure.
What's the look at their face? Yeah,
they would have popped it in their Walkman, their Discman, which everyone was running around with. We want to know, and look, it's probably not you, but if you want to admit to it, that's fantastic, like Caitlin, but it might be someone that you worked with. We want to know what someone was flogging from work, and if they were selling it as well, that would be really great. Yeah. So they're continually flogging something to work, and they're selling it. We want to know what those things are.
Jan's in Henley Brook. Good morning, Jan.
Good morning, how are you?
Hey, good, Jan. We're talking about people flogging stuff at work and selling it. What do you got for us?
I used to be a truck driver for an ice cream company, and we used to sell 16 litres for the dairies and 5-litre cartons for the supermarket.
Yes.
And we used to have a meeting point, and I would stop and I would exchange ice cream for cartons of cigarettes.
Like prison.
And we also used to have Ernest Adams back in the day, and I would swap for slices and cakes and all sorts of things like that. So, yeah, we had a bit of a swap meet going on.
So whereabouts would it just be when you saw each other, or would you all go to a park at the same time, everyone open up the back of their trucks and everyone just be swap meeting?
No, we would just sort of pass each other on the road, and we'd just pull over and then go back, reverse back, and then open each truck and see what we wanted and just exchange,
How good is that?
Oh my God! What was the most exciting thing for you to get your hands on?
Probably the cakes.
The cakes?
Probably the cakes.
A truck full of slices and stuff.
Well, that'd be nice, but I think 16 litres of ice cream would go down pretty well at my joint.
Yeah, but you've got no room in the freezer for 16 litres of ice cream. You know what I mean? Who has 16 litres free of space in their freezer? But cakes and pastries, imagine it, your weight in custard horns. Caitlin?
I just think I want to know, was there a code word on the radio that they'd use when they passed each other?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, that is brilliant. Let's go to Kylie in Lakelands. Hey, Kai.
How you going?
Yeah, good, Kylie. All right, so flogging stuff at work and selling it. What happened?
Oh, I don't know whether he was selling it or not, but we had this one guy, every fly-out day, because we're FIFO, he used to steal fly spray and Glen 20. Every spray Dad.
Fly spray and Glen 20.
That's expensive.
And he'd get it confiscated nearly every single time at the airport going through screening.
Of course, flammables. You can't take them on board.
So out of everything at FIFO, and there's some, I'm guessing some amazing stuff at FIFO that you could flog, a can of Mortain and some Glen 20.
That's my thoughts exactly. Like, it's like, what, $3 for a can of fly spray? Like,
and he does it repeatedly.
Repeatedly, like, and he wouldn't even put it in, like, a backpack. He would get one of the dirty, big black bin liners, fill it up.
Oh, wait there. Sorry, in my mind, he was only stealing a can. How many cans was he stealing?
Multiple cans. Multiple.
In a black garbage bag.
Okay, my mind is going, who is his customers when he gets back? Who's buying Glen 20 and Mortain on the black market?
Some germaphobe.
I don't know, but it used to make me laugh. Because he'd literally walk in with this black garbage bag over his shoulder, go through screening, and next thing you know, they're ripping this bag open, taking like 6 cans of fly spray and 8 cans of Glen 20 out. I'm like, what the hell is this dude doing?
What are you doing, man? Where with you, Kylie? What are you doing?
I love him. That's great. Let's go to finish off with Ben in Alkimos. Hey, Ben.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, good. So we're calling you, Ben.
Yes.
Ben, tell us what happened.
For the purposes, because I can't say names and everything, so this person still works for the company as an automotive company, sells car parts and et cetera, et cetera. Mm-hmm. And what they were doing is they were using the manager's login to order in these parts.
Yeah.
Parts would come to the store, they would then readjust the store levels, take the parts home. Now, not only were they selling them, so your car parts, we're not talking $5, $6 bills, we're talking hundreds of dollars worth of like an alternator.
Yes.
You know, $500, $600 alternators, you know, $300 or $400 starter motors, those kinds of things. They're not talking $10, $20 here.
Yeah.
And they were selling them to people, fitting them, charging them fees, working as a mobile mechanic.
Oh, yes.
No.
This went on for a good year, and we didn't think anything of it because it was like we'd seen it come in, you know, we seen them go home with it. You know, you just assume people are doing the right thing. You don't think, oh, they're stealing it. And then, you know, questions were asked because there was, you know, money going out for these parts.
Yes.
And naturally they're not a light item.
Yeah.
And because of the manager's login, the manager got fired for it because they couldn't...
Oh! They couldn't chase it down to who it was.
So it got pinned on him.
Because so the manager got fired, completely done for stealing. The manager got fired. They tried taking it to court, but because it all pointed to them, because it was their login it was their login that did the stock adjustment, and then the parts just disappeared and no money went back in. The person to this day still works there, one of the only original people that actually still work there. The rest of us left. The rest of us, we also got other jobs and we all left because we weren't going to be put into the same boat.
So does anyone that currently work with that person at the same place still? Does anyone there know what that person did, or that secret go with all of you?
No, we have said things to people, but naturally it's proven. Proven,
yeah.
And honestly, sitting here today, I sort of think about it, and you know, you sort of look at it like, oh yeah, you know, starter motor used to be $150 all day, used to be $60, $70. Not anymore. You know, especially like what was it, a 7 Series BMW. They retail, some of their alternators retail up to $4,000. Wow.
Yeah. Plus, Ben, as you're saying, that that person was selling them and fitting them as a mobile mechanic, so they're stinging them again.
I was going to say, I can't believe that person's still there, but why would that person ever leave?
Yes. Do you reckon they're still doing it?
What an amazing... Yeah, do you reckon they're still doing it?
I personally do not know. I don't have any association with the company anymore.
Yeah.
So when my manager got fired, it went to court. I stood there and said, well, I've seen this person leave with these parts, blah, blah, blah. And they said, yeah, but can you prove that they weren't paid for? Can you prove they have been paid for? I was like, well, no, you can't.
Oh, because it's all under someone else's name. God, that person has crossed all their
Sneaky.
T's and dotted their I's, haven't they? That's amazing.
Most definitely.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
We're very excited right now to have basketball legend Damian Martin, who is not only a basketball legend but is a 2024 National Greyhound Adoption Month ambassador. Hey, Marto.
Mate, it is good to be back. It's been a while, so thanks for having me in.
Harry, what's that music you're playing?
That's right, Damian Leitth, of course.
It is Damian Leitth. I was waiting for something dog-related to come through. Can we just listen? Because you're obsessed, remember, Marto? Let's have a listen. Is this what, if we were to open you up, is this the song that would come out?
If you want to see me late at night, golden buzzer moments, Damian Leith, the tear ducts start to work and open up. And now I've got 3 kids.
Touchdown!
All play Bluey, the latest episode. I'll tell you what, it all works for me.
The latest episode, did you cry of Bluey?
No, but I looked over, my wife was in tears, and that was the 3rd time she's watched it. And I'm involved in real estate. I was like, turn this one off. We don't want people not selling. Like, we need them to spoiler alert.
So what it was is that Bluey's, the family's deciding that whether they're going to sell their house or not, and then at the end the sale falls through and they get to stay. Is that right?
Yeah, it actually is a beauty. They're so good.
Why do you cry? What part of that was
No, hang on. I want to clarify. I didn't cry.
Okay, because many people are. So why did Britt cry?
Why did she cry? Just how special it was when children realise how important it is with their upbringing and the memories they've got there and the closeness of mum, dad, sisters, brothers, cousins, uncles, aunts. And then on Facebook last night, they have On This Day memories.
Yeah.
4 years ago, this was when we were in the trenches when my 3 daughters, well, 2 of them were born and just horrible sleepers. And so I remember being on the couch at about 3 a.m. watching the Bluey episode, which was all about the sleep one.
Yeah.
And that had my wife. She would have cured every drought around the world with how many tears she shed on that one. But that is one where I laid on the couch at 3 a.m. sleep deprived. It was all about sleep. And I was like, oh, they've got me. They've got me. I will never share this on Facebook. 4 years ago to the day I was laying on the couch.
And we know what song was pumping through his AirPods as well. A bit of Damian Leitth there.
He loves it.
Yeah.
Well, Marto, we have got you in for its National Greyhound Adoption Month.
It's not just to smash me about Damian Leith and about Bluey.
No, we were going to come back to that a bit later on, but you've brought in a special guest with you.
I have indeed. We've got Turtle, who I've been fostering, where our family's been fostering for the last 3 weeks, from greyhounds as pets, and Gap, as they're known, have just been amazing. So as you mentioned, it's National Greyhound Adoption Month for the month of April, and these little retired athletes, we call them, because Turtle did run 73 starts and ran like its namesake. I think it only had 3 wins, and that's because all the other dogs fell over in front of her, but she's been amazing.
Have you been able to beat Turtle in a race?
I'm glad you brought it up there. We did. I took her down to the park. Now, she had to stay on the leash. She didn't get out of first gear. I sprinted for about 20 metres, got the dub, couldn't move for a week, but I've got bragging rights for life now.
So she doesn't go out to stud or anything like that. Like, I know you said she hasn't run particularly fast, but what really happens to greyhounds after potentially their career is over?
Yeah, they do retire, and essentially they are looking for people. So Gap, their job is to make sure that the pets are going to be safe for any family environment. I've got 3 daughters, a 7-year-old, a 5-year-old, and an 18-month-old, and already have a puppy, a Groodle, who's crazy. And so Turtle's been the perfect fit because she's so cool, calm, and collected, as you can see, and just tolerates the chaos that is in the Martin household.
Sorry, what's a Groodle? It's a what and a what?
Greyhound. No, not a greyhound.
A greyhound and a poodle. I like to say that.
Golden retriever and a what? Golden retriever and a poodle.
Marto, a couple of years ago, my brother got involved in this process, and he's got a greyhound. It's called Comet, and Comet comes out to mum and dad's house, and my dog is a German Shepherd, and he likes to get up in Comet's face, but Comet doesn't do much. After having a burn around the property for about 1 second, it sits down and doesn't do anything for the rest of the day. So what's the go with greyhounds?
Yeah, some of the misconceptions, and I had all of these, is that they're violent, is that they need a lot of exercise, and that they're just going to destroy the house.
See, I've never heard the violent thing. I've always thought a lot of exercise because, the thing about the greyhound industry, they run.
Yeah. Have you seen... Yeah, no, trust me, when you retire as an athlete, Caitlin, I spend a lot of time not exercising. Like, I sweated walking to the elevator, so it's a different thing.
And is Turtle worried about getting fat too? Because that's all Sean is.
Doesn't swim or run as much as Sean does. But no, so about 20 minutes, 30 minutes of exercise every day, and then they will literally laze around for 20 hours. So that's why I thought you needed properties so they could run around. They're great for apartments because they literally sit at your feet. Yeah, amazing.
Damo, I've got a rabbit. Would this be an issue?
I'm going to go ahead and say that's a hard yes. That may be an issue. Where I live, we've got a massive lake, and it is a duck preservation, a reservation, so you can't go down and swim in the lake. There's ducks everywhere, and so when I first took Turtle for a walk down to the ducks, he gave a little look. I thought, we might go the other way. So I'm not quite sure a rabbit in the house would be suitable, but the people at Gap would be able to tell you that.
Imagine it. The dog is quick off the mark with the rabbit. I didn't realise, because I was wondering what sort of number are up for adoption at the moment. I hear there's over 50 at the moment that you can that are up for adoption. That's amazing. I did not know that would be that many in the market.
Yeah, you go to greyhoundsaspets.com.au and you can actually see all the photos of the dogs, and then they'll give a breakdown as family friendly, good for X amount for age groups, how much exercise they require, whether they are good for being alone at home for 3 to 5 hours, the whole day, etc., and then they suit you according to your needs.
Yeah, all the pets are checked, they're fully vaccinated, microchipped, sterilised, have had their dental treatments and everything like that as well, so they're just ready to go. So you just got to basically see if you're a good fit for the dog and if the dog's a good fit for you.
Yeah, no, and I'm not lying. I am coming in here as ambassador, but the Groodle, if I could swap them, I would go with the Greyhound. The Groodles are everywhere. Turtle is so relaxed.
Turtle's so docile. Like, haven't heard a peep out of her. She's just chilled, calm.
She has turned her back, though, to Nathan. He just said, no, this is all you get to look at.
Check out this backside.
Has been working on some squats.
Well, I just have to say that dog has got the most beautiful nature. I've never heard the aggressive thing for a greyhound. Have you?
Oh, no, I haven't. No.
It's just because some people watch them race, and obviously you're trying to chase after a fake rabbit, and so there's that misconception. And instead, I mean, you've seen her in the studio. I've given her so much food and liquid because I thought if I'm taking her in, I hope she destroys this studio. But so far, she's managed to be able to behave herself.
So we're looking for adoption, and also we're looking for foster carers as well.
Yeah, so right? I'm a foster carer, and I'm very close to being converted to adopting altogether. Even when I was leaving the house this morning, Maggie, our 7-year-old, she goes, well, hang on, today's not the day, is it, where we have to return her? And so it's going to be heartbreaking.
There's going to be waterworks in your house. Forget Bluey.
But what's really great, though, is you set the president up in your house that you can take their children's stuff away from them. So really, you know what I mean?
Well, if we keep fostering, we can just convince our kids that the Greyhounds are FIFO workers. Now, you butchered that earlier. FIFO, you've got to be better than that.
FIFO. 7 years on the East Coast, she said.
I cannot believe you. You need to hand back your WA plates.
And I was listening to you guys on the drive in, and you're saying, have you taken anything from work and used it for sale? Now, shout out to Greg High, a friend of all of yours.
Yes.
He has not paid for movie tickets in a long time. And let's just say that the people in charge of the tickets have got signed basketballs that are game used. So, Greg, I'm throwing you under the bus, mate.
Yeah, Marto, just a second ago, actually, we were talking off air before we came on, and you were mentioning when you're a single bachelor in Bicton, cooking wasn't a big thing for you.
No. When I first moved to Perth, and still to this day, who am I kidding? I'm useless at trying to provide dinner for myself or others. And so living by myself down in Bicton, I ordered some Dominoes, and the delivery guy rocked up to the door, knocked, I opened it, and to this day, I'll never forget the look of disappointment when I opened the door and goes, I thought you were Damian Martin, the cricketer. And so I was like, I had to apologise. Say, sorry, mate, I'll just grab the meat lovers and head in if that's okay. But, I had to put up with it.
Yeah, when you first came over, Damian Martin was a big name Australian cricketer, WA champion here. So, yeah, everyone would have just thought it was him straight. Yeah, I'd imagine.
Mate, I had a rough start when it came to being the same namesake as a cricketer, but it's nothing in comparison to my dad, whose name's Ray Martin, and then my uncle, whose name's Steve Martin. So we're literally the B-grade version of everyone named the same. So that's our upbringing. Yeah.
You must get so many upgrades in hotels and things like that. They were getting kind of like, Ray Martin's going on.
There would be no other Caitlin Bassett, is there?
No. Well, no. There was. I got pulled over once for talking on my phone, naughty, and they said to me, hold on, there's a warrant out on your name.
Oh, yes.
And I had to give them my driver's licence, and there was another Caitlin Bassett who was born the same year, a day after me, who had a warrant out. I don't know what she looked like, but I was like very nervous.
Because there was, I found another Sean McManus, and she is a porn star. I know. Isn't that exciting?
That is exciting.
I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah. I was hoping, but not
Yeah. And the only other Nathan Morris that I know is he's one of the members of Boys to Men.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. So who were we talking to at that time? Was it Hamish or Andy? Andy had Googled us beforehand just to get a bit of information on there, and he was confused as to why I would have a multi-million-dollar recording contract.
You're working in Perth on a breakfast show.
He goes, I looked at your net worth. God, you're worth a bit. I went, no, mate, that's another guy. That's at the end of the road.
Hey, Marto, before we let you go, you also do an afternoon radio show.
I do. I'm over there on SCN, so it's all talk back. It's 70% football, a sport I know nothing about.
Do you want to borrow a Dua Lipa song?
Listening to music on radio, I was like, oh, this is a nice change up because we're 2 hours, an hour 40 of interviews, 20 minutes of ads. But luckily, I'm with Paul Hasleby, who's been brilliant. He carries the show, a delight to work with. But he is bragging at the moment because I believe the two of you are doing swimming each morning, Sean, and he's just saying that I've got the flippers on, and he reckons he's beating you out there in the open water.
He absolutely got me yesterday. I couldn't catch him at all.
Did.
He was wearing flippers.
Okay. He was in a boat.
But what happened in the pub because you guys got towed up by the Eagles?
We did. Yes, 3 years running in a row, we'd been victorious. I'm not going to say just because I wasn't swimming in the team.
Yeah, you did step away this year.
Hayes stepped in and the Eagles were able to get the job done. Will Schofield, though, I will say, because I swam against him once and he burnt me off, so he added to their team to give them a bit of the upper hand.
Well, when Hayes said he was going to partake in this in a team of four, I was like, mate, you're an anchor by player, anchor by swimming. Like, what are you thinking? But he's fallen in love with it and looking good, so I appreciate it because he's coming in with a pep in his step every day.
There you go. You got an anchor, we've got a wanker. Hey, Sean. Everyone, if you've got some room in your heart and room in your life for a greyhound, please consider it. Go to greyhoundsaspets.com.au. Marto, thanks so much for bringing in Turtle.
Good to see you,
Thanks a lot. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, buddy.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast. Last quarter.
Let's hear it for the Purple Army from the Bankwest Best Seats in the House.
This is amazing. Time for a round of last quarter. 5 people, 4 questions, 4 quarters, 1 winner.
That could be Dan, who's the first cab off the rank this morning. G'day, Dan.
Yeah, mate, how are you?
Hi,
awesome.
Dan, Derby. When's the last Derby you went to?
Oh, would have been. I went to the first one, actually. The very first one back in the day. I haven't been since.
1995. Yeah, I played in that game and I stood next to Spider Burton, and then you can see some photos around at various pubs. I know you're all young at that age, but I was the skinniest man in Australia. And just stand next to Big Spider, who's 20 foot taller than me. I look like an absolute twit.
Well, things have really changed. Okay, in the first quarter, you're going against Diana from the Vines. Hi, Diana.
Hi, how are you?
Fantastic. Are you all ready for today, Diana? Because
sure am.
Because Dan reckons he's going to take you down. All right, guys. I'd like to officially welcome you to the first quarter. Sean?
Here we go with our first quarter question. On a Sherrin football, how many pairs of eyelets are there for the laces?
Diana.
Yes, Diana?
3?
Incorrect. There are 6
pairs.
Dan, you've taken out the first quarter.
Fantastic. Let's go.
Did a whole lot there, Dan, didn't
All
you?
we can do is go forward.
It's got the sweats up.
At second quarter, though, you're going to be facing this guy, Mark from Mullaloo. Hey, Mark.
Morning, guys. How are we?
Good, Mark. Dan is on fire right now. We've never come across anyone more intelligent. We need you to test your buzzer, please, Mark.
Mark.
Yep, perfect. All right, Caitlin.
All right. Which geometric shape has 4 right angles and 4 equal sides?
Square. Dan. Square. Fucking it up.
Dan still got in?
Not that smart after all.
Dan, you still got in, apparently? No?
Winner.
Dan, no. Yes, Mark was screaming square and Dan was saying Dan. So, Dan, we need the we need the answer from you, Dan.
Square.
Just to be clear.
How'd you get that?
I love Mark. Square. All right, that was the second quarter done and dusted. Let's move into the third quarter with Karen from Balladura. Hi, Karen.
Hi, guys. How are we?
We're
Right,
wonderful, Karen.
We just learned a valuable lesson, didn't we, Karen? You have to buzz in with your name. Now. I know.
Let's hope I remember it. Karen.
Do you want to test your buzzer?
Okay, let's give it a go. Karen!
Yes,
All right.
perfect. All right, everyone, we'd like to welcome you to the third quarter. Which West Coast Eagles player is the brother of Carlton player Mitch McGovern? Are you guys joking?
Can you say that again, Nate?
Which West Coast Eagles player is the brother of Carlton player Mitch McGovern? McGovern.
Throw a name out there.
20. Where's number 20?
No, wait there. I'm going to rewrite the question. Which West Coast Eagles player whose name starts with J is the brother of Carlton player Mitch McGovern? You two... Can I tell you right now, you two are banned from watching
Can we
football.
get rid of them both?
You two are banned for watching football. He is on our show. No, Dan.
It just came to me.
Dan, that doesn't help Jeremy McGovern when he is right now listening and is upset.
Dan, it's 2027. You just got back to us. My Lord.
You two are in so much trouble, okay? We are still in the third quarter.
We're playing overtime in the third quarter. God, I wish we could just get rid of them.
Well, you know why, Sean? Because they've not only disappointed us, but they've disappointed Perth.
They've disappointed themselves.
They're disappointed themselves, Caitlin. You're right. Okay, here's your new third quarter question, idiots. According to an old English rhyme, what four somethings should a bride wear for good luck? Are you two kidding me? Dan?
Oh, hang on.
No.
What?
No clue.
Are you joking?
Dan, you married?
Oh my God, something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue.
I know. I had two.
What do you mean you had two, Karen?
Oh my God.
I remembered borrowed and blue, but I couldn't remember the other two.
Can I just say something right now? We're going to have to name this third quarter. This competition now is called third quarter because it's where we live. All right, here we go. All right. Let's ask you another question. Are you ready?
Yep.
Go.
Aussie rules dictate that the teams switch sides of the field at the end of each what?
Karen.
Yes, Karen?
Quarter.
Oh, Dan, hang your head in shame. You've had 3 goes at it. Didn't know Jerry McGovern. Bloody hell.
Mate, I can't.
I've given up.
Sean, I don't even see bother. I don't even think we do the last quarter.
What do you think, Caitlin?
No, I've got faith. Come on. Come on, guys. Pull it together.
Are you disappointed with what's happened so far?
Yeah, but sometimes, when your team's underperforming, you just have to be the one that steps up, and I'm going to do that, guys.
God.
Come on the journey with me. This is what a captain does.
Yes.
Let's finish.
Let's go attack this situation. Sean, who's up for the
Well, we got Asha. Asha, you can step in.
Is it?
Aisha, sorry.
Aisha? Hello, sorry?
Hi, it's Isha.
Aisha. Sorry, Aisha. You've got the opportunity to walk away with these Derby tickets. Big game on Saturday night. Can we test your buzzer, please?
Isha.
All right.
Aisha. Okay, Caitlin, I think you, as the skipper who's taken control of this last part, can ask the question.
Yeah. All right. So I'd like to firstly welcome everyone to the last quarter. Let's be honest, it's been a struggle to get here. Let's hope it works out well. Can we test both people's buzzers actually before this final round, Karen?
Karen.
Aisha?
Isha.
All right, guys, let's bring it home. What are the bones in your spine called?
Karen.
Karen?
Oh. Vertebrae.
Yay, Karen! Karen, you won the last quarter by winning the last quarter.
Congratulations.
Oh, that's sweet, Isha. Premium Bankwest best seats for the Derby this Saturday is going to you.
Thank you so much, guys.
No worries. Dan, who was playing earlier on, is getting a $1,000 fine.
He's banned
out in the mail.
From the AFL. The AFL are actually fining him.
I agree.
Sean, you're done, aren't you?
I'm so disappointed. I don't know how we can go on.
Every day, Sean, we promise the next day the last quarter will return. Are you saying that it might be up on cinder blocks at the moment?
No, those people never should ring back again. And secondly, I'll just say Caitlin's speech has lifted me for the last 25 minutes of the show.
Let's review the game plan. Let's go back to basics.
Thank you, Captain, my captain. Let's Deb Poet this society.
Yep. Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Nat, of course, as you know, is going to be back on Monday, but filling in all week has been Caitlin Bassett, a netball superstar.
What's Nat going to bring you back? What do you reckon? Have you requested things?
Last time she brought us that
it was salty licorice.
Salty licorice. No, it was just no.
We saved it as a when guests came in. We said, "Oh, just take one of these. It's a delicacy in Sweden."
Is there any hair still?
Swedish fish.
It is like it's like they have trudged up every taste from the ocean. And put it into a bit of licorice, it was a physical assault on your mouth.
It was a physical assault.
Anyway, we're going to find some and see if you've got some for you to have.
I appreciate that.
But being a sports superstar, Sean, have you had many honours in your life? Like a true honour? Is someone named something after you? Is it nothing?
No, I don't think of anything. No, I don't think at any high level that I've had any great honour. I don't think.
Get a load of this.
Well, look, I don't mean to brag. I've got a Commonwealth Games gold medal. I've got World Championship gold medal.
What are you going to do?
You've played over 100 games for the Diamonds.
I have. I've got, Liz Ellis diamond. I've got a 1 carat diamond, which is beautiful. But my favourite thing and what's made me feel most special is when my primary school from here, Byford Marrowgrove Primary School, called me up and said, "We want to name a faction after you."
She has a faction named after her. The faction's name beforehand was what?
Gold.
Now it's Bassett.
So I don't need like an AM and AOM or whatever they give you letters after the name. No, because I've got a faction.
I've done this job for over 20 years now. I've never heard of anyone that has had a faction named after them. No. Because at my school, and I found out just recently, Jeremy McGovern went to my primary school.
Who?
Jeremy McGovern.
Is that Mitch McGovern?
I know. You would have got it right in the last quarter. Well done. We were both in Arroya, and so that was named after mines. Or in high school, I think it was O'Connor and Bailey, and they were named after historical figures in Australia. Yes. That's what factions are named after.
I'm a historical figure.
You're a treasure.
Thank you.
That's what you are, a treasure.
I am.
That's fantastic, Caitlin. I'll be so wrapped because I can only think of we've had Justin Langer, of course. They have a stand.
Oh yeah.
Gilly had an oval in New South Wales named after him, where he used to play cricket, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. That's unbelievable.
I'm never going to get a statue. I'm never going to have a stand. But holy moly, if you put your kid through Marrowgrove Primary School, they could be in Bassett.
Yes, that's awesome.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. The only thing that we've had named after us is a pizza.
Oh.
That's right.
Yeah. It's the Nathan and Nat. It was before Sean came along.
A Domino's pizza?
No, it wasn't. It was Theo Calagrakis.
Oh,
yeah,
great
so Theo
pizza.
and Co. and Little Caesars.
Yeah.
So anyway, and then Theo had franchised Little Caesars. So there is currently a Little Caesars over in Jakarta, and that has Nathan and Nat on the menu, and no one over there would know why. To them, it'd be like the first time the margarita pizza was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What's on the Nathan and Nat?
It's chicken, pine nuts. It's a creamy sauce. There's roasted capsicum. God, I know my pizza off.
It wasn't pumpkin, was there?
No, there was. I think there was a bit of pumpkin on there. But then also there was when Sean had joined, there was a seafood version brought out, and it was called the Nathan and Nat with prawn McManus.
Thank you, everybody.
So really, who has the bigger honour here? We want to talk to you. Have you been bestowed upon an honour? Something has been named after you. And it doesn't have to, it literally could be the neighbour's pet. But someone has seen fit to honour you in a way by using your name for something that they've got. I'd love to hear from you.
Sarah's rang us. Sarah, do you have something, an honour? Sarah, sorry. Do you have an honour at that kind of level?
Oh, my best friend named her baby after me, and I've known her since I was 3. Yeah, I know since I was 5, and we're now 33.
Oh, that's really sweet.
That's
nice. So her baby's name's Sarah, yeah?
Yeah.
I would love someone to name their baby after me.
Oh, it's pretty big.
Yeah.
Is that a lot of pressure? Are you supposed to automatically be the godmother now that it's your namesake?
It is, yes. I am.
You are the godmother.
Is the baby any good or not?
She's adorable.
Because I know there's crap babies out there. Like, we've all seen them. No one says anything, but
No one wants to say
someone
it.
presents a rubbish baby to you. It's like, oh, your baby's rubbish. Don't you think, Sean?
I agree. And I'm glad you brought it up.
Well, someone needs to talk about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was great, Sarah. Thank you so much, Sean.
We are just padding here for a second to see if we've got any more callers, actually.
Are we taking any more? Yeah, we're taking one more. Here we go. How about Fiona? Hi, Fiona.
Hey, how are you?
Great, Fiona. So we've heard. Caitlin's got a faction named after her. Think she's a hero. Sean and I have a pizza named after us. We are heroes. Sarah's got a baby named after her. Oh, who doesn't?
Sarah's a very common name.
Oh yeah, I know. It's like, exactly. That was
Sarah,
obviously-
not so much.
Yeah, Sean. Fiona, talk to us about the honour that you have had bestowed upon you.
Well, it's not actually been bestowed upon me, but I have bestowed my small bar in Bedford after our dog Django. And he's a Rottweiler, and it's amazing. And he's got a whole wall of photos at the bar.
At the bar?
It's dedicated to him,
So he's
Django.
got his own bar. And do people come and partake at the Django bar?
Oh, my God, yes. They're very busy all the time.
Yeah, well, that's not bad. So this is the bar at your house.
Yeah, this is a bar in a bar, like in a place.
In a pub.
An actual
and
bar.
it's named after my dog.
Okay, sorry. We thought it was just in your backyard. This is an actual proper establishment has named a bar after your dog.
It certainly is.
Why
It's an
your
establishment.
dog?
Because he's amazing, and he's got a
And he
really
weed
cool
everywhere
name.
in that area.
He's marked his territory, hasn't he?
I'm sorry, because he's amazing.
He definitely has not done that. But he does come and visit on a Sunday, and we are also dog friendly.
Where's the bar? What's the bar called? Give us a shout out there, Fee.
Okay, so the bar's called Django's.
And where is it?
It's in Bedford on Grand Prom.
And that's named after your dog. Just because your dog's amazing. Sorry, wait, there's many amazing dogs out there. My dog Nanook was amazing. I haven't gone and partied in her. So I want to know, like, what...
Yes, but you've just never had that chance, though, Nate. If you have that chance, maybe you might have.
Yeah, interesting.
Business idea.
So did you know the bar owners or what?
No, I opened the bar. It's my bar.
okay.
I am the bar owner.
Okay, now it makes sense, Sean.
Yeah,
We
of
got
course
that.
you named it after your dog.
What?
Wouldn't you name it after something you had?
What?
That you appreciated?
Oh, well, I don't think... I mean, I would have maybe named it... If I had a bar, I would have named it after my first cat, Fritz.
I like that name. Actually, we're checking out the bar at the moment.
It's beautiful. Oh, look at him with his bandana.
there he is
on.
there.
I love a Rottweiler.
Rottweiler.
They are. Rotties are the best.
Why has it got a picture of Carlos Santana next to him? What's that about?
Playing the guitar. Fee?
Fee? Sorry. We couldn't hear you then, Fee. Why is Carlos Santana there on the website?
Because Carlos Santana also had a drummer called Django in the heyday, and I love Carlos.
Okay, this is
cool.
brilliant. Everybody get down to Django's bar, I think.
What's your happy hour time? I see Thursday to Friday from 4 p.m. What's that?
Yeah, we do happy hour Fridays and Saturdays.
All right, that's from 12.
Yeah, all right. Well,
Kitchen closes at 9 p.m, everyone.
Reserve us the table, please. We're there. Mate, that's not bad. All right, so let's go on to Tanya from Dianella now. Hello, Tanya. Wait there. Hi, Tanya.
Hi.
Hi, Tanya. So we're talking about honours that have been bestowed upon us or someone else. What have you got for us?
I have got a dance move that was named after me.
Now we're cooking. Give us a rundown, Tan. How did this come about? What is it?
Me and my friends went out for my birthday, got quite a few drinks in me, ended up doing what I thought was just rolling my arms, but ended up being the Tanya train, which is when you move your one hip up and down and then kind of move your arms like a train track.
That's a dance move I can get around.
Well, I mean, you know why I love it? It's because you're doing it right now. It's very sexy.
It's a white girl dance.
It is a white girl
dance with their arms. It's true.
So Tanya, so you basically, you are the choo choo train when you do that as a kid, but you're doing it with your hips as well. Yeah?
Yep, that's correct. And then everyone kind of does a bit of a shuffle and you do it in a circle and you've got everyone doing the Tanya train.
It's a new Eagle Rock, Sean. It's the new dropping your dacks in the bar and dancing around to Eagle Rock.
That's true. That is true.
I love it.
What song do we do it to? Is there a particular song it's paired with?
Nah, whatever's going.
Oh, right.
Whatever's going.
I thought it would have been a train-based song, like a locomotion, like a My Baby Takes the Morning Train.
Or what about the group train, Drops of Jupiter?
Like Drops of Jupiter, Sean.
Takes the That's a great song.
This is, isn't it? This is back when music meant something.
Yeah, right.
I was like, I'm going to write a song. What about catching a train in the morning?
Yeah, right.
Is there any other hidden message?
No. You know what, Tanya? You got me dancing, and I reckon that's good enough to win. So congratulations, you've got $150 to spend at Morris Mead.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're going to look beautiful.
Yes, next time you do the Tanya train.
Yeah, they'll brush the knots out of your hair, they said. Good luck. We're done with Caitlin for the week.
That's disappointing,
Sorry,
actually.
guys. I'll be listening. I'll be here in spirit.
Okay, you'll be listening.
I'll be
It's
here
not the
in
same,
spirit.
really. It's not
I'll
the
be here
same,
in spirit.
really.
Do you know what, though?
What?
You just open the West Australian newspaper and I'll be there.
Oh, my gosh. She's in
I'll
the
be
classified. She's in the
there.
personal section. Under meeting place. Guys, like, there is this guy in the West Australian, right? Because I always go straight to the classifieds because I think it's funny. And there's the meeting place part where people are looking for a personal connection. There's this man that keeps on putting an ad for the meeting place, and he's like, I'd love to meet someone and blah 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 and rah rah, and he's got his phone number. Then under that, they've got introductions, and there's a woman that's always posting a thing saying she wants to meet a man. It's like they're just one ad away.
They're so close.
I sort of want to fold the paper so they meet each other. So will you tell the people of the West Australian to get that guy to call her or for her to call him?
I will. Let's make a dating service through the classifieds.
I
Why
think
not?
so. It'd be really nice because nothing creepy happens there.
No.
Caitlin, well done.
Thanks a lot,
Thank you for
Caitlin.
having me,
We've had
guys.
great fun.
It's been a
You
pleasure.
are invited back anytime.
So good to be back in studio, and what a beautiful studio you have.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
We're very proud of it. I feel like we're in Darth Vader's helmet. The premier's going to be on our show again tomorrow, Sean.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
Great. He
yep.
was down at the Margaret River Pro just a couple of days ago.
Yep, and also last quarter returns. Hopefully a better round than this.
Yeah, most definitely.
One
Today,
today.
Dan in particular, hang your head in shame.
Yeah. Someone that will never hang their head in shame is our man Ross.
I don't know.
Why?
Sometimes I leave your studio and
Not me.
you've readjusted my head to shame.
Not me.
Yeah.
No, you're
Yeah.
pretty good.
I build you up.
Good job, Caitlin. Great job. We learned lots about you. You used to steal Calvin Harris CDs when you were Casanova.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
trying to bring in a new way of saying FIFO.
FIFO.
Is that what they say over east?
That's what it's called, FIFO.
No. Leave your
What
over
else?
east bullcrap there.
What about a story about getting a tattoo before the team actually won the title? Like, just
That's a big call.
That's class.
insight.
What about her time at Pound Town?
Nathan, Nat, and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.